Hello everyone, we are back with another makeup tutorial today. I have been sick the past couple days, so I'm going to be doing my Valentine's Day look. Today it is Sunday, February 16th. It's been a while since I did a makeup video. I got sick and then I was like really busy with work and stuff. So let's get into it. We're going to start with our primer. So we're going to go ahead and luckily I have another one. Oh, it's cold. And then we're just going to go ahead and spread that in. I already went in with my skincare. You always want to make sure you're doing your makeup on a clean surface. That way, for best durability, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry down for about 30 seconds to a minute, just until it gets tacky, and I'll be right back. Next, we're going to go in with our foundation. If you can't tell, I cut my haircut, and I am absolutely in love with it. It's like it's oily right now. It needs to be styled, but I got it cut, and it's just so much easier to manage. I guess in the time that I've been gone, I've also started a sourdough starter. I've been doing really good, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my foundation. I have not done my makeup in a while. Oh my gosh. Okay. But and I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. The nice thing about living in Texas is that I really don't have to change my foundation shade because winter's really only here for like a month, and then it's right back to sunny. It's actually been kind of nice the past couple days, but it's just kind of nice. As you can see, I'm breaking out because again I've been in bed sick for like the past 3 days. It was really random too. I was feeling fine, and then all of a sudden I had a fever. Don't even know how that happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And then I'm going to be going in with the Elf Halo Glow Contour. I don't need a lot today, I'm just going to be doing a little bit. The crappy thing that it gets so hot though is that during the winter time I let my cats go outside. Supervised, I'm out there with them, but I still let them go outside, and during the winter they can because there's no fleas, but now they're all cooped up in the house and they hate me, so. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our angled brush. Sorry, there's dust on them. But we're gonna go ahead and take our brush, angled brush, and just blend that out. I really do like the Halo Glow contour, but I've tried the blush and the highlight, and they just turn out so patchy on me, and I don't know if that's like a me problem. But personally, I don't like them. Once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead with our blush. I do, however, like the Camo liquid blushes because these, I absolutely love them. They're pigment. They're just, everything about them is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Ride or Die blush brush. Like, I've literally had this for so long, it's falling apart. But I love it. So I'm going to go ahead. Blush. And then I'm coming in hot pink and adding just the tiniest amount because this hot pink is hot pink. But honestly, it's a Valentine's Day look, so I'm going to add a little bit more because you're supposed to be pink and blushy for Valentine's Day. Anyway, it looks a lot patchier on camera than it does in person. I don't know why. I think it's just my lighting is all weird. But I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my blush brush. And it just is this gorgeous kinky. It blends out beautifully too. Nose. Oh. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our brows. Once again, I'm using the 9Q Love Matters palette. Personally, I prefer using eyeshadow for my brows. It's just a personal preference. It's not for everybody, but I've found that's what's worked best for me. Also, just really easy because I just mix these two shades. And then I have brows. Like, I don't have to go spend money on a brow product. But I'm just going to go ahead and follow the natural shape of my brows. And I'm going to go finish them off camera and I'll be right back. Once I'm done with my brows, this one turned out a little wonky, so I'll end up fixing it later. I'm gonna fix it right now. It's gonna bother me. Okay, I'm not normally one to carve out my brows, but that's just because it's getting it today, you know. I might also just be overcritical. Being overcritical of myself. I prefer to do my brows before I set my face, so the next step is to go ahead and set our face. I'm using the Wet n Wild loose setting powder. Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose setting powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and go ahead and dab off the excess, and that's going to go right underneath her eyes and bring it up for our lift. And I kind of want to make sure you're looking up to kind of get into those creases. Help set the concealer. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my big fluffy brush and just blend it all over. And once our face is set, you're going to want to remember to set your neck, otherwise the foundation that you put onto your neck will separate. We're going to go ahead and get started on our eye look today. I had my Instagram followers give me an idea because I could not think of anything, and one of them said like neon heart. So we're going to go ahead and do a black smoky eye to kind of get that neon popping. We're looking, oh, it's right in front of my face. We're going to go ahead and start with our, oh my gosh, I haven't done one in forever. I'm forgetting all my stuff. Eyeshadow primer. When working with black, this isn't necessarily, like, it's not a necessary step, but I like to do it just to kind of help it pop more. Gonna go ahead and blend that out using my small beauty blender. So once our base is down, I'm gonna do kind of like a red fading into black moment, hopefully. So we're gonna go ahead and I have the concept on my iPad. Hold on. Let me pull it up. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking, like kind of fades into a black, dark red moment with like a, we'll have it working. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our red. I'm grabbing this Morphe palette and then just a packing brush like this. This is not the one. Never mind, I guess this is the brush we're going to be using today. So we're going to go ahead and just dip into that red, tapping off the excess, and then that's going to go on the center right here. We're just packing that right in there. You want to be careful not to raise your eyebrows too much. That way you can kind of see where your crease is. I have a really bad habit of raising my eyebrows, but I'm going to go ahead and pack that on. Once we kind of look Queen of Hearts crazy, we're going to go ahead and dip into that same black. I went and cleaned it off I'm going to go ahead and dip into our black and carve out the wing. I was going to do the tape method today, but then I forgot to bring my tape up here, so we're not doing that. Just going to go ahead and place the black along that wing. Just like that. It's going to be a really dramatic look today. We're going for drama. We're going for not crazy, but fun. And then we're going to draw a line connecting the wing to the red. Like so. And we're going to go ahead and pack the black into there. Now that we look sufficiently crazy, we're going to go ahead and take a light pink. I'm just kind of taking this salmony one right here from the Morphe Mickey and Friends palette. And we're going to go ahead and dab that into our inner corner. Again, just not worrying about blending, just kind of making sure it's all connecting for the time being. And this part isn't necessary. You can use any color you want right here. Well, any neutral E color right here. It's just kind of helping us set some space to blend the red into. And once that's all set in place and we look like the Queen of Hearts, that's how you know you're doing it right, we're going to go ahead and take our fluffy blending brush and we're going to go ahead and blend that red into the pink. And just bringing that red into the pink, kind of just you can already tell the difference. It's more choppy on this side and it's more seamless on that side. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, blending the red into the black. And then bringing the black over. It might take a little bit of effort, but that's okay. Okay, once they're all blended out, we're going to go ahead with a Q-tip and just clean it up and bring back the shape definition. I'm going to go ahead and continue cleaning it up. I'll be right back. Once it's cleaned up, we're going to take this small smudger brush and just gently smudge out that line. Like so. And then using that same smudging brush, we're going to take our black and just gently smudge it in, blending it into the wing and then under our eye. It's kind of a vampy Valentine's look, and I'm kind of living for it. Oh, that was a bit too much. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to go ahead and get started on our liner. Okay, and obviously for our liner, we're going to be using our Lucidity Pro Liner palette from Hex Baby Beauty over on Instagram. They're also now on TikTok, which is exciting because I love them. For our base wing, we're going to be going and taking this dark blood red up here. And this will just be our, well, base. So we're going to go ahead and follow that wing shape that we made with our eyeshadow. That. Can't really see it because it doesn't really show up that well on the black. But that is okay. And then we're just going to drag it just like that. It's really hard to tell on camera, but it looks a lot better in person. Yes. Once our wing is done, it looks rough right now. I'm going to clean it up later. But once our wing is done, let me make sure it's even on both sides actually. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can't really see it anyway. But just for me personally, yeah. Once our wing is done, we're going to be doing for the neon hearts, we're going to be doing a similar technique as we did for the Christmas lights to kind of get that glowing effect. So we're going to take the bottom of any brush, just any small brush, just like this, and our, oh, I'm almost out of this. Eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to be dipping that in. But with this time, so last time with the Christmas lights, we did kind of ball shapes. We're going to do, obviously, heart shapes for the hearts. To the best of your ability, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of carve out a wing with hearts. Okay, I kind of went heart crazy. But that's what that will look like. I kind of added one on my nose and then in the corner of my eyes. I got red on me on accident. But that's okay. You know, you can add as many or as little hearts as you would like. As many hearts as your heart. Oh my god, that was so bad. But it creates a little wing. I try to get it as even as possible. And then I'm going in with the traditional Valentine's Day colors. You can go in with whatever colors you would like. But I'm just gonna start with this pink right here. And on one of the hearts, I'm just gonna take a very small smudging brush and just kind of pat it. Actually, I'm gonna do Q-tips. Okay, the reason I'm doing Q-tips, specifically makeup Q-tips, is because it's pointed and it'll give me more precision than with a bristly brush. So taking my Q-tip covered in color, I'm just going to be tapping it. Okay, well, I guess wait for your eyeshadow primer to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for it to dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, I think it has some sufficient amount of time to dry. So going back in with our colored Q-tip, we're just going to gently tap it over just like that. So that's kind of what it'll look like. I'm going to go ahead and complete the rest of the hearts with, again, you can use any color of your choosing. I just I'm gonna do just the traditional Valentine's Day colors. Okay, I have a rough, it looks rough, but we're gonna go ahead and it's kind of supposed to look like it's glowing anyway. So with the above edges, it's going, it's a trust the process, okay? So the key step to make it look like it's glowing is how you layer um, the colors. So we're gonna go ahead and do with the red. So we're gonna go in with this bright red right here. You don't need a lot, just a very little amount. And on the inside of that outline that we created, we're gonna go ahead and create another smaller heart. So on the inside, just like this, we're gonna go ahead and just trace out that color. Like so. Same thing on the other side. We're essentially just filling in the heart with the red, leaving the buffed edges. So the inside's going to be completely eyeliner and the outside is just going to be the buffed edges. Oh, excuse me, my nose is all stuffy and I can't breathe. I hate being sick, but we're going to go ahead and rinse our... Actually, we're going to grab a different brush specifically for the white. That way we don't run any problems of bleeding or color leaking. So we're going to go ahead and grab our white using a different brush. And you'll want it as pointy as possible. And then you're just going to go ahead and do a tiny little heart on the inside. And then you're going to build up that white until it looks like it's glowing. I'll do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay. Once, okay, it's already starting to come together. I went ahead and did the little pink heart too, just so we could see. But, excuse me. So it's already starting to come together, which is really, really good. We're going to go ahead with our color brush and we're going to go back in with that red from earlier. And inside of the white, we're just going to fill it in. Actually, we're going to do it the darker red. So with this red right here, we're going to go ahead get as much excess off your brush as possible. And then you're just going to go ahead and gently fill it in just like that. Just the tiniest little heart. It might be difficult. This is more of like, it took me years of practice to get this. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up the hearts and I'll be right back with the next step. Okay, this part did not record my voice, but I'm going ahead and adding a shimmer and then I'm going to go and do my lashes. I'm not going to do lashes. I decided that I'm just going to do regular mascara. So I'm going in with the Lash Princess by Essence. This is the Curl and Volume one. I'm just going to go in and apply a few coats of that until my lashes look how I want them to. Once we're done with mascara, I completely forgot to go through a highlighter earlier. So we're going to go through and add highlighter. I'm using the Root Cosmetics Wonder Collection Pink Highlighter. I also have, so I have a pink one and a white one. Oh wait, this is Summertime's Heart and Kitty's on playlist. So I'm gonna do this one. This is pink. Obviously, I'm gonna do a Valentine lip. So I'm gonna take my fluffy angled brush, just tap into this. Was not destroyed on my plane ride home. I'm so sad about it because I haven't even gotten to try it. So here's the moment of truth. Okay, she's pretty. I didn't have doubts that she wouldn't be because the white one is just as pretty too. But I feel like it tops it off just perfectly. I'm just taking my finger and just tapping it. Trying to put on the highlighter on my nose. I actually messed up my little heart, so it's fine. I'll go ahead and redo it later. The next step is going to be lips. Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm using the face glue setting spray by NYX. You want to make sure that you shake it up really good because it does separate. But this stuff, I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face and I'll be right back. And then for lips, I actually do have a new product, another new product today. My mom got me this lip stain liquid lip. I don't know what it is because it's Korean, but the brand is Lamalia. All I know is that it has pomegranates on the packaging. I threw away the box when I was packing to move. But I'm gonna go in with my NYX lip liner in the shade Spicy and just go ahead and line my lips. And then we're gonna go, once our lips are lined, oh, that is a bright red, so we're gonna go ahead and try this out. It doesn't really smell like anything, it just smells clean, which I guess is good. I don't know what this formula is. This is amazing. Okay. I love it. It's so lightweight. That's actually insane. I'm gonna let it dry down and see what the finish looks like. Okay, so it's like a satiny. I think once it's fully dried down, it'll be matte, but it's really pretty. I'm not gonna let it fully dry down. It is very, very lightweight. It's not sticky, non-drying. It's very lightweight. But I'm gonna go in with this Rude Cosmetics Berry Juicy Lip Gloss, just because I'm going for kind of a glossy look. I don't have any red gloss. In the shade Code Red. Oh, oh, that's pleasant. Yes, perfect. And there is the finished look for today. I hope everyone enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any ideas for what I should do, I'm open to anything at all. I'm willing to try anything at least once, you know. So if you have any ideas of what you would like to see me do, please drop them down below in the comments. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.